Grand Rising, everyone. I'm back with another video. Okay, I've been just acting a fool on Instagram just a little bit. Okay. I feel like these people try to use some scarcity tactics, but I'm telling you, I told you I don't live no perfect life, baby, but ain't nothing that nobody gonna find about me through my entire life that I had anything to do with gonna be suffice to whatever they trying to do. Okay, these people need to get in the bathtub and cleanse themselves, boy, before they come up over here. Mm-hmm. So again, we finding out what? That the government is using taxpayer dollars to spy on one woman, on God, the son of God, so they can exalt a fake son of God. Oh my goodness. Will we find out? Let's see. All right. So it's saying that our prince shall mount his father David's throne. Okay. So we just gonna read from here because this is an ongoing thing. Okay. It's something that's ongoing here. I'm trying to figure out where we could start. Christ in his hand and loaves of fishes takes and speaks a word and only looks and makes his heart to heaven. In fervent prayer he rised. We took the large supplies, but scarcely credit our hands and eyes. The gifts distributed among the crowd who ate astonished at the boon bestowed. From this small source and undiminished store, supplied each want and left abundance more. For a while we grazed on the amazing feast. Our rising wonder like the loaves increased. Let all the fragments of the fish and bread be gathered up. Our heavenly master said, we rose abundant from our pleasing treat and filled 12 baskets with the broken meat. So this is making me think about that picture of, okay, let's see. This is, hold on, this is getting kind of good a little bit. Hold on. So this made me think about why, like I said, I kept on thinking about a palm tree for some reason. Let me see if I want to use these. Yeah, these are like I think this is like the rising sun energy. Okay. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. We got 15 birds here. Well, we got the sun on the top here. I think I'm going to use these real quick. Hold on 1 second. It's kind of like astonishing and kind of something to know that these people are paying this much attention here. I mean, I hate that they're using taxpayer dollars, and I hate that they're breaking laws and distributing classified documents and having a secret divorce because they don't want to fess up to what's really been going on in America with these third-party situations. Fathers marrying their children, using Jinn energy to invade their children's privacy, like Ms. Jackson in the Supreme Court, to try to defame them or humiliate them and cut them off and abort them so that they can stake. So yeah, stake. Vampires. Take up a stake in somebody's estate. Okay, so many many children have perished and become some type of pilgrims here because of these weddings here, these unions, these union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. But a lot of these people aren't doing everlasting. If the feminine energy stands in her full power, they start to panic and they try to they pull out all the stops in the government to try to fight against this person, even if they're blind. Even if the child is blind, that's what they're doing. They blind them. Matter of fact, they target the individual, they blind and bind them in the 8 of Swords, and then they continue to steal and cut them off and open up their border to make them seem dirty by letting other people in on their energy. I don't know exactly how they do it, but this is what they do, okay? So this is like defamation, harassment, stalking, scarcity tactics, all those good things. So matter of fact, we're going to use that deck. Hold on. Or let's just pull these cards that we already had out that I said that we was going to reiterate on some of them. Let's see which ones. Okay. Somebody could be tripping on you. Okay. Humiliation in front of others. Okay. Let's pull this one. property theft, because these are the things we want to know about. These came out the other day. A hitman. So yeah, if they can't murder you, which they can't murder God at the end of the day. So this is what this is. Okay. Somebody could have did this to you as a collective. Now again, your family could have been connected to your spouse's family before you was even born. This is what these vampires do. They live a long life. They use other people's vassals in order to remain on this plane. All right. So again, this is definitely when they hit these children up from the age of, I think, 0 to 7 to try to ruin their, take away their purity or something, so they can have them be a house vassal of demons or something like this. Okay. Let's see. Business success. They may have a small success with this for a certain amount of time, or they usually get the success. They're spoiled. They're spoiled rotten. They usually get their way. They have people in the judicial system. They have secret court hearings that, again, you can be a part of it, right? How you going to have a court proceeding if the defendant or somebody doesn't show? It don't make no sense to me, okay? So again, it says in the other states that you could get some kind of divorce, but you have to. You have to present the papers and present the information to the person. If you do not, then it's illegal. So this is what the government is participating in. Maybe FBI, CIA. Also, some of us are children of God, so they have stuff stored up with us for a very long time since birth, okay? I be wondering if they take that blood that they take from the bottom of your foot as soon as you're born. I wonder if they use that to clone you. You see what I'm saying? So while you growing up, there's another energy growing up somewhere else, and they use this energy in the background and teach them all the dirt on how to destroy you. Like it said in the Bible yesterday, that they have these other children to consume the other children. I'm wondering if that's what this is. We have a gateway to the spirit realm. So again, some of these people have grown up with these silver or gold spoons in their mouth to know this information. Some of us did not. We had to kind of go through this process and learn it on our own and be humiliated and destroyed or something like this and come up out of the fire in order to gain some type of something here. All right, so we got a legal investigation. We got heartbreak and pain, because a lot of this, I feel like a lot of these people go through a lot of heartbreak and pain. We have rent and bills and responsibility and paying shelter. But I feel like this is something that goes to the people that help with whatever this kind of investigation is. Okay, these illegal investigations. I feel like that's the people they rent paid that help out with these illegal proceedings, so that these main caricatures cannot be seen as the attackers. You get what I'm saying? But these people are probably professional liars, okay? Or they lie on people or something like this. Well, we don't need to use this one because we already know that. Family members blocking you, in shock or acting like they're in shock. Blind spots, blindsided. This is the eight of swords almost to me. All right. Illegal immigration. These are the type of people that they use here. They flood the gates with illegal immigrants that then take on your place in the family line or something, because they may be a little bit more hungry or thirsty or something, or weaponized. They don't apologize, whoever these people are. So we don't even need to use that. They're leasing people out, signature agreement, vehicles and apartments. Yeah, because, people can be vehicles or vassals or cars, okay? So some dirty offer, somebody's not bringing that to you. These people they believe in almost everything, which, again, I feel like there's everything here, so we have to kind of believe in it, right? But that don't mean that you have to practice it. I don't know. Yeah, somebody fake flexing with your money and your lyrics and your stuff. This is why a lot of these women come in. They need the energy, and they need the expertise and the talent from Americans. It's just how it is. China, everybody, they benefit off of Americans, our gifts, okay? All right, so we got throwing illusions. So this is what people could be doing today. But there's a lot of people that's after these people too. So, they want to hear what you got to say a little bit too. Okay, these could be fake people that smile in your face and want to take your place. We got inheritance stolen, and then a divine masculine feminine. Okay, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to read this real quick, and then we can go ahead and get started. So it's saying, let's see. It says, our rising wonder, like the loaves increase, let all the fragments of the fish and bread be gathered up. Our heavenly master said, we rose abundant from our pleasing treat and filled 12 baskets with the broken meat. This make me think about somebody could have did damage to somebody's meat, okay, or bread, or wand, but they were still able to fill up 12 feminine energies with the seed or something of somebody. We have it here. Look at this right here, sitting on the top of here, with this 9 of Wands here. Some of these wands are torn up at the top. Okay. I don't even know what that could mean. This could also be, like I said, genital mutilation with the clitoral energy, foreskins from little babies or something like this, or people that weren't circumcised. Okay. This could be people that are getting circumcised in their adulthood or something like this as well, so they can join some type of group of people here. It says, these to our friends we speedily conveyed, who at some distance in a vassal stayed. The shouting people shook the trembling ground. With Christ the miracle the hills resound. In grateful song the women spread his fame. Okay. This is also women that spread somebody's finances, gifts, something like this. Okay. This could be your material. This could be people that raided your house with the MAGA group or another militia that raided your house and took certain things out. This could be your materials, your journals, your writings, your music. This could be your jewelry. It could be anything. Okay. If somebody come here, they could have found anything here. Okay. Because of the things that I work on or I practice or whatever, or that I'm just saying. Okay. So again, that's what you mean when somebody is abundant in something. It could be material things, but it could also be your thoughts, your works, things like this. In grateful song, the women spread his fame or hers. Okay. It says, and stammering babes were taught to lisp his name. Meanwhile, the men in groups toward together crowd. Some whispering murmured, others spoke aloud. At length, the whole, as from deliberate choice, in words like these proclaimed the public's voice. Why should we thus the yoke of bondage wear? O Herod's tyranny, O Caesar's bear. So I feel like they're exiling the perfectly innocent, balanced one, and they're blaming someone for somebody else's rule in that person's kingdom for 20 years. So say they put Princess Aurora to sleep for 20 years. Somebody else was running the kingdom, and those people were the wicked ones that rose up and turned the people against Aurora once she woke up. So she's coming to finding out all these things that is going on, which is again another princess that would be a king's daughter that something vile happened to after the nation was put to sleep, okay, with some kind of chemtrails or something, right? Same thing as Cinderella. Her stepmother, I feel like in this case, these are just girlfriends of my father that were running the kingdom in my name and doing other things with splicing and taking grapes and doing all this, selling off people's parts, body parts and stuff like this, in the dark. Okay, in the dark. I feel like this is what's going on. It says this could be again your kingdom spouse's family, which is the group of people that they deal with in the upper chambers in the heavens or the government, in entertainment industry and political arena. Okay, and then it's you, and then it's your family, and then your spouse's family, but they all have doppelganger or cloned or karmic energies attached to them. Do you get what I'm saying? So while these people sit in your face, you can't tell if they're lying or not because, you know what I'm saying, you don't know, but you know it's either them or their doppelganger or their clone that's doing something, okay, behind the scenes, okay? So it's saying, why should we thus the yoke of bondage and wear the or Herod's tyranny or Caesar's bear? So this is making me think about, but they don't have God because, you know, they're supposed to give God her portion and Caesar his. But I feel like this is what they did. They gave it to another feminine energy and changed the identity and planted that person on the tree. Because again, they said you hung on a tree and then killed him. So this is like putting somebody in a family tree and then killing him, but that family can then keep that harvest or that reap that benefit. But this person could have left it in their will to their wife or the person that these people kept this person from for so long. Okay. And if this masculine energy is in the heavens or an entertainer or a star or something like this, they can brainwash him anytime. But now what they're doing is doing it to private citizens or private monarch citizens, sitting energies that should have the same. Most people don't know who this person is, but they have the same they should have the same protection as a president once people are aware. But I feel like the Biden administration gave the addresses of us to the people during this Bagram energy. And so they knew that at some point in time, even if it wasn't right then, once the cameras went away, once they said you were faded, then these people can then raid it. You, your house, whatever, your vassal, your person, materials, whatever, okay? So it says, has not kind heaven a great deliverer sent to cure our bodies? This is your, again, if you're a king of wands or a queen of wands or whatever, this is your group of people or just the people at whole, okay, or in general. A supply each want. So again, this is the heavens could be my mind, the Capitol Dome. Okay, and so this is what I'm saying. They only need charge of my, because there's an everlasting Ace of Cups there. The person don't have to look like much. It's what they provide within. That's why somebody would be okay with just, if you don't know who you are, giving you the bare minimum and you just living a regular life. But the person could be a classic person that stores up lots of money, but they never spend it. They'll rather keep their money and spend the money or the dowry from the feminine energy that's coming in, that's a monarch or a royal or somebody from a prominent family member. Even if this is a mafia person, they will still use whatever that was to fund these other holes and keep the woman in a Cinderella type of energy, in a mammified energy here. But they know that that's where all these feminine energies have been flocking to feed off of her creativity. This is why we had all this in the reverse. And if they can leave somebody without being stimulated by another person that's on their equal level, then, this person may never wake up and find out who they are and what these people are doing. So, to give us life in his cause we die, and call assistance from the distant sky. So this could be a sky daddy energy. Greater than Moses by himself foretold. And all the holy messengers of old. So this might be why I have deep down questions and distrust, okay? Because I hear trust, all right, for some of these old energies. But some of these old energies could be the ones that still have the secrets. Some of them may have the secrets of the kingdom that seemed to have fallen 20 years ago, but now the person is up from that energy or those ashes and realizing and putting things back together while these people are scrambling, still hiding from this person, because 99% of these people you don't know. So these are perfect strangers. They could be neighbors. They could be people that work with you. They've been planted there to keep an eye on you, so you don't realize that you're in an encampment or internment camp or something like this, or a prison. Okay. So again, it says that greatness whence he learned a crown to scorn. So learned a crown to scorn. So this even make me think about somebody learned about a crown, the crown. All right. That they were going to scorn, or somebody they was going to crucify or something like this. It says nobly declares him for a scepter born. We form an army in ourselves as great as Judas. So this is like a group of people like MAGA or the Black Panther, whatever, that would be like the kiss of death energy, like Judas, okay? So friends and family that can't stand you, karmics and people that always been jealous of you because they knew who you were and you didn't. Those 20 years or something when I was blinded, they knew who I was, but I didn't. So they've been able to benefit off of me freely. Right. But when I pull back and I need to gather myself and find out what the hell just happened, why do it seem like I have amnesia? Okay, then, you know what I'm saying? And go within, right? This could also have been something that disconnected somebody from God. They could have been putting something in and around someone to do this all along. Okay. So they're bragging about this. This is kind of crazy. All right. They're kind of bragging about building an army of Judases. Okay. It says had when he controlled the state. Okay. Or they're spilling the beans about this person. Greater than that which brave Matthias joined, when none but Modin's villagers combined. So this could be the village that I came from or something like this. Why should his bashful modesty restrain? This could be also somebody that is bashful or something like this. Our public suffrage. So this is people that could have blinded somebody and then blame this person for being blind, okay? And bashful, but you're not. It's like you're staying, you're waiting for God to give you the word, but these people are all amped up building and doing all this stuff when no stone shall be unturned. They're wasting their time. Okay, so these are people that's lying to someone, manipulating a situation, and saying that this person is not stepping up to the plate. But everything they're doing is on a spiritual level, which means they're doing it in the back ends of the court systems and things of that nature, which demand his reign, his standard rate. Hold on one second, y'all.